Here's another recipe from my hometown Hamburg. It's called Labskaus. Labskaus is something that is very widespread in the north of Europe, and Denmark and I think Sweden or Norway. They too have recipes for Labskaus, but they all vary a little bit and are kind of different. So what I'm showing you today is the Hamburg Labskaus. Labskaus recipe vary even within Germany. So the Labskaus in Bremen might be different from the one in Hamburg, which is still different from the one in Flensburg or Kiel. So the Hamburg Labskaus that I know is made with these ingredients. You need potatoes, some eggs, a jar of beets, corned beef, and some pickles. What you would also usually need for this recipe is a herring or a few more herrings. Unfortunately, I couldn't get them this time, so I think I still have some pictures with the whole menu on my computer. Otherwise, I will have to throw in some stock photos at the end. The quantities of this recipe, like always, will be on the blog post where you can switch between metric and US customary measurements. So let's get started. First I need to peel the potatoes and boil them. Let's put some salt to the potatoes. And I'll bring it to a boil and boil them until they are soft. Now it's time to take care of the other ingredients. You will need a kind of blender, a food processor or immersion blender, whatever you have. And so my next step is to cut everything into smaller pieces and blend it. So I just want to make this a little bit smaller so I can put it into the blender. Now the beets. And I'm not using all of them. I want to leave a few for decoration on the plate. So I could actually throw them in like that. They're quite small. Oh, let's be sure. Cut them at least once. All right. It's really too bad that I couldn't get a herring. I heard that they have them at IKEA as a rolled herring, which is what we usually have, but you can also have just a regular herring. Okay, and this will also need a little bit of liquid, and for that I'm using some of the pickle liquid. Let's see if that's enough. And now I'm going to blend this. So this looks very much like a strawberry smoothie. This will be mixed with the mashed potatoes in a little bit, but the potatoes aren't finished yet, so they're still boiling. The other thing I need to do is to fry some eggs. So now I'm mashing the potatoes, and I don't want them too finely mashed, so it's more large mash, so larger pieces. So just like that. So you see it still has potato pieces a little bit. Okay, now I'm adding this mixture. And this is traditionally something that sailors eat, so makes sense with the corned beef. All right. Probably changed a little bit over time, but it's still a very traditional food. Everyone in Hamburg knows it, and you will find it on menus that serve traditional Hamburg food. So this is very real. Okay, and you see there's still some potato pieces here, and that's okay. All right, so now this needs to be seasoned with salt. I'm careful with the salt for the moment because I put some salt into the potato water. Okay, so wonderful. A little more salt, and I think it can have a little more pepper. This has a little bit of a sour taste because of the pickles and the pickle water. So it's supposed to be like that. Now it's perfect. So I'll have to take care of the fried eggs now and leave this here for a moment and cover it. So let me show you now how this is served. So some people make a special shape of it, like, you know, something like a circle or so. You can do that. But usually it's simply just like this. So then you have some pickles on this side. And somewhere here on this plate would usually be the herring, which I don't have, so you have to imagine it. All right, and then the fried egg goes right on top here. Like this. So this is how it is served in Hamburg, Germany. And if you like this recipe, please give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell button, watch the next video. There are so many on this channel, and I hope you enjoyed this.